Hello everybody, this is Danny and Wanda from Deep South Homestead. Out here planting carrots again this year, guys, but with our best friends, Ms. Lippy and Mr. Buddy. They've come here from Gemini Homestead. We're going to be planting carrots with them, and we're going to see how our carrots turn out this year with people planting carrots with us. So
they're putting me in my own bed just in case.
Yes.
In case they don't work.
Yeah.
In case they don't work.
We decided this year there's not going to be any love in any beds.
No.
We fix to get angry.
We're going to plant.
You're going to get mad at
We're going to get mad. Have angry carrots.
That's right, angry carrots.
There we go.
Like angry birds. Angry birds.
Okay, guys. We're going to teach you a little bit about what we've learned about planting carrots.
And you're going to see what Miss Lippy's about to learn.
She's going to plant carrots.
I'm
She's
gonna
already
plant.
got carrots up.
Yeah, she's already got carrots, so she's got a head start on us. Okay, guys. We're out here on our first carrot bed. Well, we have several carrot beds. This is carrot bed number 1. Carrot bed number 1. The first thing about carrots is you have to understand that carrots need a particular pH to grow in. They grow in pH of 6 to 6.8 to do their best. Now, if it's a 5.5 or if it's a 7 or a 7.5, it will still grow and you'll still have tasty carrots. But if you want really good carrots, you need between a pH of 6 and 6.8. I tested this bed this morning. This one is like 6.7. So this bed is really in the perfect area for a pH for carrots. So we're not going to be worried about doing any kind of liming in this one. But guys, today we're going to be using some products in our carrot bed, and we're going to show you what those products are now. Okay guys, in our carrot bed number 1, we have a great product from a great company that we really like, Dr. Earth. Dr. Earth sells an array of different products for gardening. Now the good thing about the Dr. Earth stuff is that there's nothing in this that's harmful for the human body or for the pets or anything about wildlife. It's totally natural. It's totally organic. This particular fertilizer here is a 555. Carrots actually need a little bit higher nitrogen than they do potassium and phosphorus, but this is an all-natural, has microorganisms in it. It has the mycorrhizia that is needed for the soil organisms. All this kind of stuff is in the Dr. Earth stuff here. Now this bag will cover approximately 120 square feet. Our beds are 64 square feet, so we've got enough here to do 2 carrot beds, and that's what we're going to be using today is Dr. Earth. And there'll be a link in the description down below if you're interested in checking out their products. I think that you'll be very pleased with them. They're loaded with probiotics and all kind of other good stuff for the soil. Okay guys, another product we're going to be using here is Black Cow. It's cow manure that's been composted, and it is a 0.5 ratio in it. It's not really high in a lot of anything. We just need in our soil here, we're needing something to kind of help keep it loose and give it a little bit of nutrition at the same time. So we're adding 3 bags of Black Cow into this 4 by 16 square foot carrot bed around the rest of the bed.
Okay. You trust me
Start
with
from
this.
here and go yonder way, or whichever
I'm
side
gonna go
you
on
want.
this side.
Yeah, just don't
It's
go
a
down
little
the
bit
hill.
safer for me.
Don't go down the hill.
That's how you want
Yep,
it?
just like that. Just cover the bed with it. We're going to do 2 cups.
Yo, I'm going to grow me some pigs at Deep South. It's amazing what you can do when you put your eye in. You can see all kinds of stuff. Now, you want the whole cup?
Yeah, we're going to put another cup in there too.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we
And
get a
this
good
is Dr.
coverage.
Earth?
Yeah, this is Dr. Earth. Thanks like that, don't it?
No, really, I smell worse. We didn't check. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it smells like.
Well, it's probably what it is.
That's what I said. I ain't gonna tell y'all what this smells like.
It's real. It's all real natural.
Oh, it's real, all right. Woo. Smell like that stuff that comes out the chicken.
No, I ain't got no chicken in it. That's
Oh,
one
it
thing. Dr. Earth
smells
has no chicken manure in it. No cow manure, no nothing.
Really?
It's fish.
Is that what I'm smelling?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Good.
stagnant mud.
It's
That's the
fish.
smell I'm getting, is like a stagnant mud on the
Yep.
coastal. That's
And that is some black stuff.
Black,
Paul.
black, good stuff.
Black gold. Okay, guys, we've got the black cow in now, and now comes the fun part. We got to turn it in. Guys, one thing about carrots, you want your soil to be anywhere between 8 and 12 inches deep, depending on the variety of carrots that you plant. You don't want it to be hard, you don't want it to be packy. It's got to be loose.
That's why our raised beds are doing better garden-wise, because I can control my soil. Because the ground that I'm trying to work in, you can't work in the clay.
Oh, I know. I lived in central Mississippi.
Oh, see, then you know.
It was just pure red clay. I call it taller mud. When you walk in it, the more you walk in it, the taller you get. Because it sticks to your shoes.
And then if you didn't get a rain, you get craters like this. You could just break a leg off of it. Wanda, you want me to do that?
I don't know if you need to be doing this.
And
Look,
if you
I'm
do,
not bad. That's what I tell Buddy all
It
the
just
time.
comes
Let
up
me
and-
live.
if it's
All
at
I'm
least a
gonna
little
do
bit
is
of
roll on
moisture
my
in it,
butt.
looks like you got a
Here,
garden full of
Bert.
rabbit pellets.
That is
Yeah.
Here, let me do that.
Can't get rid of it.
That's it.
Oh, Buddy, I was looking. There's that tool I showed you. I wanted you to build
Yeah.
for my carrot bed. I whittled me a stick. That's what I used to try to mimic that.
You could have used a jawbone of an ass.
She'd have lost her jawbone.
Y'all notice something? They don't put me in the tree over here, one.
Oh, well, you headed
Look,
that
they put me
direction.
in
I
the
was
tree.
just like, okay. I'm reaching across.
That's a tree of life.
That's right.
Can you leave you over
That's
there?
an I'm just
Well, I can
assuming
see
y'all
what
got
kind
it where
of
y'all
day we
want it,
gonna
'cause I'm
have,
leveling
Wanda.
it out.
With them two,
You won't never know them two.
I quit guessing after 20 years. Actually, after the
Been married
first
for
6
six,
months,
and I
I
don't
said,
ever know what he's doing.
no.
Okay, guys, the next thing we're going to do is be making rows for our carrots. Now, this is the tool. Y'all seen me use this in past videos. This is a homemade tool. This is off of a old railroad track. We found this thing, and I don't actually know what it is or what it was even used for, but it was on a railroad track. So we took this and put it onto a handle. Makes a perfect tool for making rows in the garden for carrots. Now, I actually have another tool that's made by Hall's Tool Company, but it makes the rows a little too far apart for me for carrots. Now, if you're planting other things, it's really good for that. But this, I can space them whatever I want, and I really like that option. You're left-handed.
Yep.
She's a southpaw.
And you want them, that looks like about 3 inches?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep.
Whoops. I drive about like I'm making roads.
That's why we don't let you drive much.
Whoops. Let me scoot over. Now look, y'all. You see a whole bunch of carrots grow up, you know that's my line.
And you're in the
That's
tree.
the tree. Hold up a minute. Let me get up underneath the tree.
About a foot.
Go that
Yeah,
way?
now get a little deeper. There you go.
Oh. Well, that's better than that stick I got. Well, look at my crazy rows. Wanda, your rows look like that too?
Yep. Most definitely.
How does he make them so perfect?
Bed number 1 for the carrots. We're going to be planting 2 of Hoss Tools carrot seeds here. Okay, we're going to be planting the Bolero carrot. We've never planted that carrot before. The other one is the Yellowstone carrot. We've never planted that one here, so we're going to be trying these from Hoss Tool. There will be a link down below to the Hoss Tool seeds that's available. Go check them out. They have a lot of good seeds, guys. We've always had almost 100% germination from their seeds, and we're hoping that this year these 2 carrot varieties will really benefit us here at Deep South Homestead.
Oh, Lord, I got one of them things. Don't even say nothing. I throwed it.
Did you?
I throwed it in the yard.
Well, don't throw mine.
No, I won't. Maybe I don't know how to use mine. They all poured out at one time.
She had it on the wrong hole. Wrong set.
Well, I went and got it back out the yard and put it in my garden shed.
Okay, guys, this half of the bed, I put a stick across here. We're going to leave it here permanently. This half of the bed is the Bolero carrots from Hoss Tool. We're going to do the other side and the other variety from Hoss Tool. Okay, guys, we've got the carrots planted now. Now we're fixing to cover them up, and this is where the secret lies. To me, when you take the garden rake and you use it backwards like that, it makes these little tiny furrows in the ground like this. And then when we water it in, that dirt will actually wash in down in them little tiny furrows and will give the carrots the 1/4-inch seed covering that they actually need to come up, and they'll have a good seed soil contact by just this light tamping of the rake. Twist on it a little bit while you're pulling up, it usually will come out.
Almost.
See, Buddy knows. I have a plate in my hand. See? Thank you, Bud.
Here, you pull, man, I'm going to hold it.
So what kind you getting?
Let's see. This is Yellowstone carrots. Is this a trick? Oh, no, I thought they was... Oh, we might have some carrots on the ground, y'all. Just a few. Now... Don't turn upside down. Just shake. Boy, these fancy little things. Oops.
Shake it like you want to live.
Oh.
She's left-handed, so she's coming out different.
You know, they say left is right, right is wrong. Y'all ever planted carrots backwards?
They grow up backwards. The plant's gonna be in the ground and the carrot's gonna be stuck up. That's gonna be funny.
I'll tell you what.
What if them seeds upside down, Lippy? What we gonna do?
Tell you what, this little gadget thing is pretty cool.
Once you learn how.
Once you kind of learn how.
Quit throwing it across the yard.
That's exactly right. Okay, now. He turned it like this. No, you turned it like... Oh, it don't matter. Oh, this way?
Okay, then that's what you need to do.
Maybe this way.
Tap it. You ain't hurting it. Mash it on down. There you go.
Well, I do have a question, though. Why am I still seeing seeds?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, you don't worry about
Don't
that?
worry about that. The little grooves that leaves in the ground,
Yes,
when you
sir.
tap it on down,
Yes, sir.
it'll take care of it.
Oh, okay. See, and I was concerned because I could see my seeds even with the back of my hand. Okay. See, that's my problem. I was
when you got the little grooves
overworking
like
it.
that leaves in the ground right there.
Uh-huh.
It's just like when I use my cultipacker planting my ryegrass. The dirt will wash in the end. They'll cover.
See, buddy, I've overworked myself on carrots.
Okay, we're using the dram one. It has an easy flow head on it. This way it doesn't pack the soil around your carrots. That's very important that you actually put the water on easily. Like an easy shower over them.
Oh. It's a rhythm.
We're going to let the soil rest now for a few minutes before we actually put the cover on it to give the water time to get a good contact into the soil, and then we'll look at it a little later and see if it needs more water or if we need to just leave it like it is. We're going to move on to bed number 2. Okay guys, we're on bed number 2. Now I did the pH reading on bed number 2, and what we come up with on this particular bed was that our pH was a 6.1. We might as well call it a 6. We want to try to get it up to a 6.8. So in order to do that, the lime requirements is to raise the pH 2 points per square foot requires 4 tablespoons of lime. Well, being as we don't want to go 2 points, we only want to go 1 point. It's only going to take 2 tablespoons per square foot. So what we've done is this is a 4 by 16 foot bed. That's 128 square feet. So we figured out we need 2 quarts of lime put in this bed in order to raise our pH up to a 6.8 to a 7, somewhere right in that area right there. So that'll be the first thing that we do in this bed. We're going to be using the rest of the Dr. Earth in this bed here also in order to raise the nutrients level where we want it at. So we'll be putting the other half of that bag in here along with the lime, and then we'll be adding 2 bags of black cow in this bed in order to try to keep it. This one's pretty mellow, so we don't need to add any more than that. We're going to try to amend all this in and get it turned in so we can get our seeds planted in this one. But you'll see it because you'll see the little white hair roots in the soil.
Well, I'll be doggone. I had no idea what that was.
Animals love it.
A lot of people look at it like an onion or a garlic or something, but it's a...
No.
Okay guys, this is bed number 2. We've got it amended, we've got it turned in, we've got the grooves all in the ground for our carrots. This bed is going to be the Danvers half long. This is a favorite here at Deep South Homestead. It's proven to work here for us with our soil type, so we're going to be using that in this whole bed. Okay guys, we finally finished. We've got all the carrots planted now. We just planted the last bed. with the Kuroda carrot. That was a carrot that was sent to us from, I believe it was Hawaii. And it was supposed to be a carrot to do in the hot weather. We planted it this past summer. We really didn't do anything with it because we got a drought here, so can't blame the carrot for that. So we're going to plant it while we're planting the rest of our carrots here. But the last thing that we do is we come in and we cover our carrot beds. Now the reason we do that is because the seeds are so tiny that if it rains, it could beat the top of the soil down to where the top of the soil becomes hard. And if we cover it, in about 5 days, we'll start lifting this up, looking underneath it. And if we see the little carrot starting to sprout and come up, then we'll take it off. But sometimes it can take 7 to 14 days. It just depends on the soil moisture. Another reason for keeping it covered is the top of the soil stays damp all the time. It never dries out underneath it. So we've got cardboard on this bed, which is perfectly fine. It'll work. The rest of the beds have a plastic tarp type stuff on them. And it's all we do, like I said, is just starting at 5 days, we start lifting the corners of it up, looking under it, and if we see the seed sprout, we take it all off, unless it's fixing to literally pour down raining again, because we lost one bed of carrots this past year because we took the tarp off of it too early and it flooded on them and beat them down. So we kind of watch the weather. If we're going to have some pretty days, then we take it off and it gives them a good chance to get a head start. So, Lippy?
I'm learning, y'all. I have learned so much. I didn't cover my carrots. They're up. But I don't think they're going to come up like his. But I just learned something. I did not know you were supposed to do this. Makes a lot of sense, though. Makes a lot of sense.
This is something that I learned the hard way, you know, and it's one of those things that it has worked for us every time.
Yep.
There's going to always be a first time that it won't work, I know, but we're hoping that this time we get a beautiful stand with all these carrot beds because we use a lot of carrots here at Deep South Homestead. So, guys, thank you for staying on the journey with us. And look, subscribe to us, hit that notification button so that you can keep up with the future progress of these carrot beds to see how they do. And go check out Gemini Homestead. Check out their channel and listen to Ms. Lippy. She's always cooking. Hey, she just sits down and talks to you sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I do a lot of this. A whole lot of this. But that's okay. I know how to listen to. And I learned carrots, y'all. Write it down. I learned about carrots, finally.
Yeah, so they're a great channel. Check them out. They're good people. Thank you, guys, from Deep South Homestead.